Hey Joshua, how's it going? Hey Robert. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday morning. Portia Renee. Buenos dias, Raina. I hope everybody's day is off to a great start. It's Thursday. And yes, thank you. My G State thing. What's the G State thing? What's G State? It probably has something to do with sports. I'm not a sports fan, so I don't know what that means. What's G State, Robert? But good morning, Miss Diane. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's time to get the day started. So let's get up and get it done. Today is Thursday. It's another great day to get a new start and to get things done. I want to come on and give you a few words of encouragement today from the Chronicles of Creek. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with sports. Like I don't watch sports, so I didn't know. Good morning, Coach D. But I just wanted to come on this morning and give you a few words of encouragement to set the tone for today. And the topic for today is just don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. And I thought about that because it's summer. It's the summer. And so sometimes it's real easy to sleep in. It's easy to hit the snooze. It's easy to not even set the alarm. It's easy to sleep to 9 o'clock. It's easy to sleep to 10. It's easy to sleep, just sleep. It's easy to binge watch all the stuff you missed and you don't get stuff done. Techo and Manos. Oh, thank you. Hey, Susan. Hey, Roger. And so today, the thought is, don't get too comfortable. We have a lot of things that we need to be accomplishing. And I just want to kind of be a reminder to kind of help you stay on track as I help myself stay on track. And the reason why I thought about don't get too comfortable is because we always have these areas that we need to improve in. But sometimes it's hard for us to see our areas of improvement because we get so comfortable and so relaxed with, where we are. And we feel like, oh, I've done enough. I can kind of chill right now. Well, I've learned that on the journey, the moment I feel like, oh, okay, I got this, and I get too comfortable, I miss out on a lot. Nothing comfortable about summer when you live in hot ass Florida, for real, and hot ass Texas, because it's hot here too. Good morning, Frederica. It is hot. So yeah, you're right. But we can't get too comfortable because we miss things. And what I mean by that is, and I'm speaking about myself, we're just trying to move to the next level and trying to like take your business to the next level. I'll be really specific. When you're trying to take your business to the next level, you can't get too comfortable. You can't get too comfortable. There is no, oh, well, I'm gonna just chill for a second. And they're like, no, we can't do that. And so I'm challenging myself to continue to get up early like I've been doing, even though it's the summer months, so that I can get things done. Hopefully I can finish a little sooner. But I've also discovered too that when you're trying to move to the next level, it's like time. You can't really focus on time because you need to be just working and getting things done. And sometimes that means working around the clock. See, when you get comfortable, when I get comfortable in my bed, I want the bed made. I want my huge pillow to be behind me. I want the little small pillow because I want to put my head on it. I need the covers just right. I need the air just right. I need the humidifier going. I want to smell peppermint. I don't want to smell tea tree oil because I don't like that. So it's like I have to set the tone so that I can be comfortable all night long and not wake up, halfway through the night and go, it's too hot. No, I need to set the tone. But the one thing about being really, really comfortable like that is when the next morning arrives, it's really easy for me to just lay there. It is. I know I'm not the only one. Have you ever woke up and then you discover that, dang, I got to go to work the next day and just wished it was Friday, wished it was Saturday or Sunday so you can sleep a little bit longer? See, when we get really, really comfortable, we don't always see the areas of improvement. We don't always see, where we could do better. We don't always do that after action review as Coach D talks about. We don't do it because we're so comfortable and we feel like, oh, well, I got this. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to do that anymore. Thank you so much, Coach D. There are no off days. I got to work to, yes. I got work to do. Time waits for no man. Get uncomfortable and get to work for real. So it's like as we get to the point to where we say, oh, I'm good. I already did that. I did this. I did that. See, you've heard the saying, if it ain't one thing, it's another. That's true. But it'd be a whole lot of others. And I know that's not correct grammar, but I need that incorrect grammar right there for emphasis, because we get too comfortable. We stop learning. We stop growing. We were just saying the other day, you know, we need to pick up on our reading. We need to read a little bit more. My grandmother used to say, anything you want to hide from us, put it in a book. Think about that. Only thing you want to read is the GPS directions to get to American Airlines Center because Jay-Z coming. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do. But I'm just saying, we can't get so comfortable that we're not working on ourselves. Like, really, like, what off days, what is that? Is it a new trend? You know what? That needs to be on a t-shirt. What is that? Because you got to keep moving. You got to keep growing. You have to keep learning. Think about all the things that you don't know. And you have to depend on other people to do it for you. Think about that. Think about the things that you don't know. Now, who's doing those things for you? Stay relevant. I talked about that one day. I was like, you know what? Got to stay relevant, because we get so comfortable, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm good now. You sit back, you chilling, drinking coffee, hanging out with your girls, spending time here, flying there, business falling the damn apart. Happens all the time. So we can't get too comfortable, because when you get comfortable, you miss the small things. You can miss it, and those small things can add up to be great things. So I think today the words of encouragement are truly for me, because I can't get too comfortable. It's too much I need to do. Some of us can go look at our bank statements, and that'll tell you whether or not you have time or you can afford to be comfortable. No off days over here. You got to go to work. You got to go to work. I need a t-shirt company. The Lighting Group can help us for real. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. We do. We really need, like, we need these sayings on a t-shirt. Good morning, Lisa. Because I just believe that, you know, when we get to the point to where we're not growing, then we are dying. And I believe that, because you have to grow. It's like, what can I do to get to the next level? Have you ever seen people searching for a job? They can't find the one they want. The ones that they want don't pay enough. The ones that pay, you know, decent. You got to jump through hoops. You need to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, because evidently they're not looking at your application. You know you have the requirements, and it's like you're never selected. It's like, who wants to feel that over and over and over and over? It can be damaging to your self-esteem. It's like, dang, okay, well, I know I had the requirements. Right. We're treading water a lot of times instead of swimming. Well, I don't do any of that, because you don't play with water like that. But stagnation is a choice. And so as we go on through our lives, we start to lose time. And we're losing the time because we got too comfortable. We got too comfortable. They do need a job coach. Exactly. You need to create an opportunity, and you need to find a job coach, because one thing about it, all that job security thing, that's just a thing of the past. It is just a thing of the past. I know in some small towns there are people who work, you know, say at the post office and major companies, and they've been there 20, 30 years, but when they retire, they're going to have to go get another job. I'm just asking, because sometimes that happens. We have more control over our future than what we think. It's just that I believe that we don't always know what it is we want to be doing. And sometimes we're afraid to take that leap. I know I've been there, so I'm speaking from experience. It's hard sometimes, because it's like, well, at least I know every 2 weeks I'm going to get paid. It is an illusion. It is an illusion. Because we feel like that's what it is. And you hate it. You're going, but you don't like it. So is that what we signed up for? Did we all sign up for life and say, I want to take that class that teaches me how to go work and do something for 30 years that I hate and raise my family and then die? Y'all better call Coach D. She can help. I can't. I'm able to do it. America's a land of opportunity, not the land of jobs. And that's the truth. It is a land of opportunity. And so we look and see all these horrible things happening in the news, but it's still a land of opportunity. We had the opportunity to become anything we want. We can do whatever it is we want to do, but we get real comfortable. We allow other people to just kind of dictate you and just kind of, you know, drive you on where you need to go and tell you you need to do this. That's good if you're 10 and your mom and dad are leading you, but hell, at 20 and 30, I mean, really, you got to have some idea what it is that you want to do. So don't get real comfortable. Don't get comfortable in, you know, allowing other people to take care of you, allowing other people to do all this stuff for you. I don't feel sorry for people like that, you know, and I don't know what to say. I'm trying to choose my words with care, but I'm not the one to pat you on the back and rub you on your leg and say, well, you know what, it's okay. Just get your check and you're going to be all right and just stretch your little money. Damn, stretching. Aren't you tired of being stretched? See, stretching is good if you're growing your business. Stretching is good if you're trying to create a new opportunity. Stretching is good if you're trying to have more, do more, and be more. But you're trying to stretch $300 a month, really? $800 a month, for real? Trying to stretch it? Some people do, and I'm not knocking them because that's all some people have. But for people who are young, able-bodied, and they can get out and make a difference in their own lives and show up, and they choose to sit on the bench, okay, that's what you chose, then good luck with that. Don't stop me and ask me, do I have some change? I do have some change. It's called a job coach. Call her. She can help you. I can't. Hey, little sis, can you? My name is Cree. How old are you? 27. You a man. You just passed all those signs that say hiring, and you want to ask me for 50 cents? Boy, get it out of my face and keep it moving. Get a job to keep your lights on until you can live your purpose for real. Create your own opportunities and then imagine the possibilities. Good morning, Ray. Like, right, that's what you should do. That should just catapult you into doing the next thing. But it shouldn't be an end all. And so I don't feel sorry for those people who are sitting around, you know, with these freaking house shoes and bonnets on and wearing flannel pajamas at Walmart, and you pissed off at me because I go get in my nice car and you swiping with 6 baskets of groceries and nothing nutritional in it, and you mad at me? No, you got real comfortable. That's your lifestyle. And unfortunately, that's what some people do. They have a very, you know, warped way of thinking, if you will, because they just feel like it's okay, I'll just collect my check. I don't have to work for that, and proud of it, and mad at you and wondering what's wrong with you because you don't jump on that bandwagon. Like, for real? Can't get too comfortable. It'll keep you broke. It'll keep you in poverty. It'll keep you down. It'll keep you depressed. It'll keep you downtrodden. It'll keep you feeling like you're hopeless. It does all of that. So we can't get too comfortable. And I'm glad that the people that I'm talking to on the live today aren't falling into those categories. For some people, it's a way of life. Robert says, if you're tired of being sick and tired, that's something serious is wrong. You need to take a look in the mirror for real, because that's where it starts. I'm offering an event next week to help people turn their passion into a successful career or business. It's your life. Live. That's the truth. That's the truth. And that's what we need. We need more events to help people turn their passion into a paycheck. We do. We do. But here's the thing, you know, a lot of times people don't want that opportunity because they're walking around with, they're so used to having their hand out. And they do get mad because you tell them. But guess what? Don't ask me. Because sometimes I can be brutally honest, and you know, it might not come over well, but I'm saying you 30 years old, you in your 30s and you young, but you on a corner with a damn sign talking about we'll work for food. You know what? You passed up a whole lot of business that had that little sign, just hiring. Now, if you couldn't read them, that's another thing. You can join my class. I can teach you that. But then, you know, you can't learn to read overnight if you hadn't been in class. You can't drop out of school in the 3rd grade and then think you're going to learn from the 4th to the 12th in 2 months. I've had people do that too. Met a guy one time. He was young, in his 20s. I think he may have been like 21. And I was trying to help him get his GED. So I said, well, the first thing I do is, you know, I put you on a plan and I create a year-long plan for you. Yes, a year-long plan. And I help you move in stages because you need all subjects. No, I'm gonna do it in 3 months. I said, you know what? I really don't want you to have that goal. It's a little unrealistic, and let me tell you why. So I proceeded to tell him why the goal was unrealistic and what he really needed to do, because he worked and had a whole family. So it's like, how you gonna learn, you know, all these years of schooling in 3 months? So he allowed me to help him make the plan. We sat down, and the agreement was he would come in and check in with me every Wednesday. So for the first 2 Wednesdays, he came in, had his homework, had a lot of questions, did really, really good. That third week came in, I'm trying to teach a grown man how to divide. Do you know how difficult that is? He finally said, you know what? After I think it was 2 months, he said, I'm not going to be able to do it. I said, no, it hadn't even been 3 months yet. I said, that's what I was telling you. So just keep coming, and I'm going to help you work through it. He decided that he didn't want to do it. So he stopped coming. He got real comfortable making the $300 or $400 a week he was making, but he saw that it wasn't enough for his family, but the commitment wasn't strong enough. See, I tell everybody, just stay in school, honey. It's easier. Stay in school. Do what the folks say. I tell people that's homeless, boy, go home and follow the rules. Get off the streets. You ain't grown. Listen to your mom and dad. Get in some Bible study. Get off the streets. You don't have to be out here. Go home and follow the rules. People don't want to do it because they're so comfortable in doing what they want to do. Yes, our tribe is successful, purpose people. You doggone right. I love networking barbecues. I really need to do one too. I love networking barbecues. The functionality illiterate is a real thing in America. Yes, it is. It is a real thing in America. And the sad thing is people are in denial. People are in denial. People try and come from me sometimes, y'all, and the grammar is all messed up. And instead of just tearing into them, I say, hey, you know what? I'm offering a grammar class. I'd love for you to join. It's free for you. Ha. Free for you, boo. Free for you. Functionally just illiterate and don't even know it. And then some people, you've had circumstances and it's caused you to not be able to go. I get all of that. But the fact still remains the same. If you want a GED, you're going to have to put the time in. And it's not an easy test. So when you get a minute, go take a look at it. It's not easy. I was like, whoa, did I have to learn all of that? Yeah, in all the subjects. But see, we get real comfortable in our mess. That's why I tell students, you're in middle school now. You can drop out in the 6th grade if you want to, because Cree can't make you come. Your mama can't make you come. We can't even make you do homework. So if you're pissed because you have homework and you don't want to do it, the choice is yours. I'd like for you to do it. But if you don't want to come to school every day, I'm not going to stand at the door to the chairs and make you go from class to class. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. The choice is yours. But sadly, a lot of people get comfortable in their riffraff and hanging out on the street and doing all of this stuff until, school doesn't mean that much. Till you get grown and start having babies and realize you can't take care of them. And then you get on the system. You can't, I'm just only going to be using this just for a little while until I get on my feet. How? Can't get too comfortable. I'm telling you, there's a price to be paid for getting too comfortable. There's a price to be paid for being illiterate. There's a price to be paid for being ignorant. And I'm not trying to be demeaning. I'm just saying it just means you don't know. And there's a price that has to be paid for that. You got to get up and show up in your own life. You can't sit around and let somebody else dictate, unless that's just what you want to do. Unless that's just what you want to do. Let them quit. They come back or they just do it for real. They die for real. And sadly, I got a text a couple of weeks ago. One of my students arrested for evading arrest and robbery. One of my smart students. He said, Miss, they don't want to see me be great. He said, Miss, they setting me up for failure. Miss, I ain't trying to be here, Miss. I said, well, mister, we need you here. And I need you to get some work done. You're smart. He said, this ain't the place for me, and that's what he believed. But the one thing I had to respect him for is he knew what he wanted to do. Now, did it meet my expectations? Nope. Did it meet his mom's expectations? Nope. His dad's? Nope. His family was hurt. But it was his decision. He's standing by it. Sad thing is there's a price to pay for it. And so I want to encourage you today, don't get too comfortable. We get comfortable and we say, oh, you know what, one day when I get all the money I need, I'm going to be able to do this. Or one day when I get my check right, one day when they give me a raise, they give you a raise. Don't breathe. Don't hold your breath on it. You want to keep breathing, right? So you got to get out and make it happen for yourself. You can't be sitting back waiting for somebody to come and make it happen for you. Don't get comfortable. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, just go do it. Our conference with me and Chris coming to the greater Tampa Bay area, summer 2018. Yes, it is. I'm going to be in Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay area this summer with Coach D, and we're going to help people turn their passion into paychecks. That's what that is. You know, and again, this is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. If you get a minute, share the live, please, because it can help somebody. But we can't get too comfortable in what it is that we're trying to do. You know, it's okay to take a break when you need a break, but no, like, don't take a damn break indefinitely. Like, come on back over here. Come on and get this thing done. You've got to keep yourself surrounded by people who are doing what you're doing. Yesterday, we were looking at a community, and I just kept saying, what do these people do? What do these people know that I don't know? Like, what is it? Because I want to know. Success always leaves clues. I want to know. But I read a book once that said the only difference between, you know, Trauma Crow and all these billionaires, Warren Buffett, you name them, Mark Zuckerberg, you name all these people, name anybody. Because there was a really long list. The only thing that they all had in common is that they all knew how to work hard. They all believed in working hard, and they never got comfortable. Never got comfortable. I read a meme that said, men look good and feel good when they go to work in suits until they find out that they're working for men who wear t-shirts and jeans. And I thought about that. That's what Mark Cuban said once. He said, you can always tell people who work for other people because they're always dressed up. I said, damn, okay. Because y'all know we will go out and spend our last dime to make sure our hat match, our purse match, our shoes and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. That's what you choose to do. But I'm just saying that's the connotation behind that. Sometimes with people who are, you know, are in the upper echelon, those people in high socioeconomic status, that's what they think sometimes. But we can't get too comfortable. The only difference between them and us is that they're willing to put the work in. Okay, that didn't work for you, try something else. Oh, okay, you can't get that done. Who can do it for you? And keep it moving. That's what that is. They took action, and that's real talk, and that's what we have to do. And be willing to do that after action review, because we've always got to be, you know, reviewing and seeing, you know, okay, well, could I have done that better? It's up to you. It's up to you. I encourage you on today. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Set the tone for the week on Reset Monday and make it happen all week long. That's what that is. And so I am going to no, you don't work, coach. You don't. You just go to that little swanky coffee shop where they bring you your coffee and stir it for you. Yeah, okay. So ain't no work. But I love what you're doing down there. I do, and I can hardly wait to get to Tampa. We have it on the calendar, and I'm just excited because let me tell you something, life is good. Don't be sitting around waiting on other people to do for you what you can do for yourself. Get up and make it happen. If they can't do it, be like, oh, okay, let me see what else I need to do. Got to be resourceful. Don't get too comfortable. It is what it is. Everybody's not going to agree with you. They're not going to see your vision. They're not going to say, oh, okay, well, let me just go ahead and pour into you and let me give a donation to what you're trying to do. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that, but I'm going to get $4 out of everybody because I'm on it. I just want water to help this community. We have to learn how to give back while we're working on ourselves. We have to learn how to help others while we're helping ourselves, because while we help other people get what they need, we'll get what we need, especially if our hearts and our minds are pure about it. I encourage you on today, don't get too comfortable in what it is that you're doing. Get out and make a difference in the life of somebody else. Resourceful, and be willing to improvise. You know what, Joshua, I was listening to Les Brown this morning, and he was saying, you know, you reminded me when you said resourceful and be willing to improvise. He was talking about how we have to be creative, you know, on the journey. We have to be creative in what it is that we're doing, because people don't always, what's the phrase I'm looking for? People can get used to doing something one way, and that's all they do. but you got to be willing to be creative. He was talking about how he was walking down the sidewalk, and this guy was saying, hey, mister, your shoes look a little dusty. Let me shine your shoes. And he said, I don't have time. Another guy said, hey, mister, your shoes look like they could really use a shoe shine. Let me shine them for you. He said, no, I don't have time. And the third guy said, excuse me, sir. He said, but 97, 98, 99, 100. He said, you know, I said today that the 100th person that I came in contact with, since it's my birthday, I'm going to give them a free shoe shine. Would you give me the honors? He said, yes. So he got up on the stand. He shined the shoes. He said they looked good when he was done. And he said, thank you, sir. He said, well, how much do I owe you? He said, oh, nothing. He said, well, how much would that normally cost? He said, $2. He said, well, here's $5. Keep the change. He walked off, shoes shining. Then he hears a guy going 97, 98, 99, 100. Excuse me, sir. And he did it again. He said, you got to be creative. You got to be creative. And that's where we fail sometimes. You know, we got to be willing to do what other people aren't willing to do. And so think about that. Because when I heard it, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, you're right. We got to be creative. It's 1,000 real estate agents. How can I stand out? It's 1,000 Spanish coaches. How can I stand out? What can I do that's different? Oh, hey, Reverend Calvin. Good morning from Monrovia, Liberia, West Africa. Oh, that's a long way. I've never had anybody on the live from West Africa, but good morning to you. Reverend Calvin is my tribe out of Liberia. Yes, I have not had a chance to talk to you. We connected yesterday, so we're friends on Facebook now, and I can kind of keep up. So I wish you well on the journey today, y'all. I promise I do. And I want to see everybody at the top. We got to help our sisters and our brothers, y'all. We have the power to do so. We do. We just have to remind them, hey, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. When the disciples were following Jesus, they didn't get real comfortable. He said, y'all can't even tarry with me for an hour. All he asked them to do was pray for a whole hour, and they were just asleep. But they had to be on it. They couldn't get too comfortable because they were moving and they were making money moves way back then. See, it's in the book. They were making moves back then. They couldn't get too comfortable because they didn't know what the next assignment was going to be. So when he said, I need you to go over there, don't take nothing with you, don't take no clothes, don't take anything. I'm going to provide everything you need. Just go heal, go do all of that with my Sunday school lesson with my students last Sunday. He provides. Jesus' helpers, that's what it was talking about. Who are your disciples? Who are the people in your tribe? Who are the people that you have who can make a difference, who can go get that and come back with that? Who are those people who can just go out and make a difference? That's what Coach D does. People think she got a job. She's out helping people. She's out making a difference. Because that's what people do. When they have a genuine love and care for humankind. That's what they do. That's what they do. So I wish you well on the journey today. Gotta go. I have a training to go to today and another one tomorrow. It's okay though. So I'm gonna go handle that, and then I'll be out at some o'clock. So good morning, Dana. I'm getting ready to go. Missed you, man. So anyway, I want to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. That's where 97% of the people are. They're seeking mediocrity and they want your company. They're comfortable down there, and guess what? They want you to. They want you to be comfortable down there, but you have to say no. No, 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 no. I belong up there at the top. Success always leaves clues. Pick up the book at 66 and look at all the examples of people who were successful because they did not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable today. Make a difference in the life of somebody else. If you have not sent me $4, I need that $4 sent to me. I put my PayPal information up on the thing yesterday, and I'm getting ready to do it again because what I'm doing is buying water. You're a lot late today, Dana, but that's all right. I understand you out there making money moves, sir. I get it. But I'm gonna put my PayPal link up there, and I'm asking for $4. That's the minimum because that will buy a whole case of water at Sam's, and this is H2O part 2. Okay, so I'm gonna put something else up. Just watch it come up, and if you already given me the $4, that's cool. But here's my information: it's www.paypal. I think this is right. Let's see. Robert says you have to take the blinders off and truly see one situation for what it is and find the strength to step out on faith. You sure do. You sure do. Hey, did everybody go to my YouTube channel, Your Real to Cree? I need you to go do that today. Please, please, please. If you can do it when the live is over, go to Your Realtor Cree and subscribe there. I also have the Chronicles of Cree. And subscribe to that as well. I'm using the lives for my stuff. Ray, hey, are you like still in Germany and Italy, or are you coming back to the States, man? What you doing? You did career day May the 18th, and I haven't seen you. It's like June 7th. You just left and having a blast over there. I think I saw you at the Vatican and all these beautiful, beautiful places, girl. That's the real turn up. We are awaiting these wonderful teachings over here in Monrovia, like we always say, with the great minister. I know that's right. I love Coach D. Now, Reverend Calvin, when you get over there, don't be trying to keep her over there, because I know they're going to love her, but we're going to need her back over here, okay? So, yes, that's my PayPal link. The $4 that I'm collecting is so that I can buy a case of water. I think it's like 30 bottles for $4 at Sam's. And so I want to be able to do that for this community sand branch. They need water. And so it's for the rest of this month, and it's called H2O Part 2. So share that. You go collect $4 from somebody else and get it. Tell them, hey, Cree said she needs $4, so let me cut into your lunch money today. Some of us could lose a couple of pounds anyway. I just need $4, and that will get a case of water. So I wish you well on your journey today. I want to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. I'm out, and I'll see you later. Bye.